Hello, dear listener, and welcome. Tonight we are about to embark on a journey not through time or space alone, but through calm, imagination, and wonder. Before we set foot on the shores of Atlantis, let us first prepare your body and mind for a deep, restful experience. Close your eyes and let the weight of the day slowly melt away. Imagine that every muscle, every joint, every fiber of your being is becoming lighter, freer, and calmer with each breath. There is no rush, no expectation, only this moment, entirely yours. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it gently, and exhale, letting tension and stress flow away like water slipping over smooth stones. Again, inhale and exhale, and feel yourself becoming more grounded, more present, more at ease. Now bring your attention to your toes. Wiggle them lightly. Notice the sensation, and let warmth and relaxation spread up from the soles of your feet, through your ankles, your calves, knees, and thighs. Imagine each muscle softening, loosening, and releasing all tightness. Your legs feel heavy yet comfortable, fully supported. Let the wave of relaxation travel upward into your hips and lower back. Picture a gentle golden light filling these areas, melting away any tension, leaving only warmth and ease. With every breath, your hips sink further into comfort, your back loosens, and your body relaxes deeply. Shift your focus to your abdomen and chest. Feel your stomach rise and fall with each breath, letting your diaphragm expand and contract freely. Imagine your lungs filling with calm, nurturing air. With every exhale, release stress, anxiety, and tightness. Your chest softens, your ribs expand, and your torso becomes calm and peaceful. Move your attention to your shoulders. Let them drop slowly away from your ears, as if the world's weight is melting away. Feel the relaxation flow down your arms, through your elbows, wrists, and into your hands and fingers. Imagine every fingertip tingling with calm energy, completely at ease. Finally, bring your awareness to your neck, jaw, and head. Let your jaw loosen, your cheeks soften, and your brow smooth. Feel all remaining tension dissolve. Take one more long, deep, soothing breath. From the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, your body is now fully relaxed, calm, and grounded. Picture yourself now on a soft, sandy shore. The air is warm but gentle, the scent of salt and flowers carried by a light breeze. The waves lap rhythmically at the beach, and each sound brings a deeper sense of serenity. Let your mind float gently with the ebb and flow of the water, drifting toward dreams, toward the story of a city lost but never forgotten. Atlantis. Far beyond the horizons of known lands, beneath skies eternally kissed by the sun, there once stood a city unlike any other. Atlantis, a kingdom of extraordinary beauty, crafted by both gods and men, whose splendor rivaled the heavens themselves. Its walls and towers gleamed, and its gardens thrived. Waters sparkled like liquid sapphires, reflecting the sun in countless shades of blue and gold. The city was alive with light, movement, and wonder. Atlantis was designed in concentric rings, 3 of land encircled by 3 shimmering canals. Bridges of polished white marble arched gracefully, connecting each ring like threads in a magnificent tapestry. The sunlight danced upon the water, creating reflections that shifted and sparkled, as if the city itself was breathing and alive. Each step closer revealed the intricate artistry of a civilization beyond imagination. From a distance, one could see the heart of Atlantis, the grand temple of Poseidon, towering above the city, its spires crowned with gold and walls gleaming like silver. The city radiated power, beauty, and divinity. At the heart of Atlantis stood the magnificent temple of Poseidon, patron god of the city. Its walls shimmered with silver that glowed like moonlight, and its pinnacles blazed with gold in the sun. Statues of Poseidon himself towered above, carved with such precision they seemed almost alive. Surrounding him were statues of his children, demigods who had ruled Atlantis as its first kings. These statues, immortalized in stone, gazed across the city, as if protecting it even from above. The temple was both a place of worship and a reminder of divine authority. The city's pulse seemed to revolve around this temple. Markets, streets, and gardens radiated outward, all tied to the god who watched over them. Atlantis was a city built with devotion, skill, and extraordinary care. Beyond the temple, Atlantis thrived with life. Towering stone buildings polished under the sun reflected the city's grandeur. Markets teemed with merchants, and laughter filled the streets. Goods from across the known world were traded here. Silks, spices, jewels, and rare artifacts from distant lands. The air was filled with scents of citrus, salt, and blooming flowers. Lush gardens and orchards spilled into every corner. Birds sang from the trees, rivers meandered through the city, and fountains sparkled under the sun. The harmony of nature and civilization was perfect. Children played near fountains, while artisans worked on sculptures and mosaics. Everywhere, life felt vibrant, abundant, and alive, a true testament to the people's skill and creativity. The Atlanteans were extraordinary people, strong, clever, and skilled in both mind and body. They were architects, artists, philosophers, and inventors, mastering technologies far ahead of their time. Their ships, carved from cedar and adorned with bronze, sailed across the oceans with sails billowing like clouds. Their influence extended far beyond the island, ruling lands and seas alike. Yet, as their prosperity grew, so did their ambition. Pride and desire for more power began to creep into their hearts, slowly overshadowing the humility they once held. Once devoted to Poseidon, the Atlanteans became greedy and arrogant. Their temples, once symbols of worship, now reflected their vanity and ambition. The gods watched from Olympus, angered by the city's defiance. Zeus decreed that Atlantis must fall, and the storm of divine wrath began to gather. Dark clouds covered the sun, the sea swelled, and the earth trembled. The once calm waters of Atlantis rose into towering waves, crashing over canals, bridges, and streets. Temples crumbled, statues fell, and the rivers boiled. With one final deafening roar, the mighty city of Atlantis was swallowed beneath the waves, leaving only silence behind. The first account of Atlantis comes from Plato, around 360 BCE, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. To Plato, Atlantis was a parable, a story that warned of pride, ambition, and divine justice. Plato described the city in vivid detail, blurring the line between history and allegory. His contemporaries believed the story could be true, giving Atlantis a life of legend. Through the centuries, Plato's words spread, influencing philosophers, rulers, and thinkers. Though the tale faded for a time, its warning endured. Greatness can fall when hubris rules. Centuries later, as European explorers expanded trade routes, stories of distant golden islands re-emerged. Sailors told of cities hidden in mist, islands gleaming with treasures, and lands beyond imagination. Cartographers began to include Atlantis on maps, inspired by these tales. The story transformed from a philosophical parable into a tangible, mysterious land waiting to be discovered. In the 17th century, Francis Bacon imagined a utopia inspired by Atlantis, called Bensalem, a city where knowledge, science, and faith coexisted in harmony, untouched by greed or disease. In the 19th century, Jules Verne reimagined Atlantis as a sunken city in 20,000 leagues under the sea. Captain Nemo explored the ruins beneath the ocean, discovering temples, statues, and streets cloaked in silence. Even in its ruins, Atlantis retained magic, a city of lost glory, reminding humans of the impermanence of ambition and the power of nature. In 1882, Ignatius Donnelly revived Atlantis as a real historical possibility, claiming it was the cradle of civilization. He linked myths of floods and lost lands across cultures to a single ancient island. Modern discoveries like the Bimini Road in 1968 reignited imagination and speculation. Although some formations were natural, the idea of a lost city beneath the waves captivated explorers, scientists, and dreamers alike. Atlantis lives on as a symbol, a dream of lost perfection, a lesson of pride, and a reminder of human potential. For dreamers, it is a paradise lost. For adventurers, treasure waiting to be found. For thinkers, a cautionary tale of ambition undone by hubris. Perhaps Atlantis never sank. Perhaps it exists within our imaginations, reminding us of what the world could be. Take a deep, soothing breath. Let your mind drift over calm seas and into restful sleep. Good night and sweet dreams.